Now, on a dark and stormy night,
Yeah.
what of many to come, I guess?
It's been a wet one, but the rain is backing off, so tomorrow morning will look a lot better than tonight did.
That's good.
Yeah, we'll get a little bit of a break, but there is a lot more rain on the way for the middle part of the week for sure. Outside right now, looking at our camera at Vancouver, the Springs at the waterfront. It's a rainy, soggy affair, 47 degrees, but the rain is lightening up and you can watch it on radar. It's been very steady overnight, occasionally heavy, but look, the back edge just now moving through the Portland area, still some hanging on down around Salem, but all of this will move on off to the east. And as we widen the view out, you can see there's really not much more behind it for now. There will be, though, by tomorrow night. Okay, the rainfall, 2/3 of an inch at the airport. We're over 3/4 of an inch downtown. Salem closing in on an inch. So is Newport. Notice how the higher amounts are here in the valley as opposed to on the Oregon coast. And then up to the north, we've got more than Seattle did. Vancouver over 1/2 an inch and Kelso 45/100ths of an inch. Now, along with the rain and the wind, we also have concerns for coastal flooding along Highway 101, not tonight, not tomorrow, but on Wednesday. And that's because that's when the tides are the highest. We have a full moon on Wednesday. We're looking at 10-foot tides, big swells coming in with the storms and all the rain coming out through the river. So there may be some minor tidal overflow flooding along Highway 101 along the Oregon coast. That's what that is for. Then down on the southern Oregon coast, high surf advisory and a wind warning for the southern Oregon coast as they really get hit hard by the incoming storm Tuesday night, Wednesday, and Thursday. So weather impact alert for those 2 days, as I mentioned, rainy and windy. There will be water ponding on roadways like there was tonight, some minor flooding and low-lying intersections that don't drain well. And with the wind, you want to make sure the garbage cans are tied down because it's going to get gusty. We'll get gusts about 35 or so in the valley. Not looking at any widespread power outages or trees down, but there could be the occasional tree branch that comes down with these kind of winds. So keep you posted on that, of course. So here goes tonight's system. There's a little break tomorrow. I wouldn't expect a whole lot of sun. Then we see this system gear up for Wednesday, followed by another one on Thursday. And yes, atmospheric river is in the works. This one is interesting because it kind of goes parallel to the coast, so maybe not as bad as it could be. The next one that comes in on Thursday focused more in southern Oregon and northern California, but we will certainly get our share of rain in northern Oregon as well. So big area of low pressure, sending two fronts in. The first one, as I said, on Wednesday, the second one on Thursday. Winds may reach 50 miles an hour on the coast and about 35 or so in the valleys, but a lot of rain. And you look at the rainfall forecast here and it really adds up through the week. About 1.5 inches or so for the valleys, including what we got tonight. So yeah, decent rainfall amounts for sure. Not enough to cause widespread flooding, but enough to, be a bit of a nuisance at times for a couple days. So wet week ahead, especially Wednesday and Thursday. Friday, I think it breaks up into showers and sun breaks. Saturday and Sunday look dry. So I think it'll be worth it to get the rain in the middle of the week if we can get a dry weekend out of it and turn the tables on what had been wet weekends and dry weather in the middle of the week. Today's high was 56. Over in Bend, they made 63. That was the hot spot in the state. It is a rainy scene, 47, but again, look for that rain to end in about a half an hour or so. Tomorrow, rain will increase in the afternoon, especially the evening hours. We may get away with quite a bit of dry weather tomorrow before that rain ramps up. Wednesday and Thursday will be rainy. Wednesday, we could even see some thunderstorms around, especially on the coast. And then on Friday, it begins to end, and Saturday and Sunday should be dry. That might even last into Monday, David.
Hey, that weekend looks great. Look
Sure
forward
does.
to that. Thank you, Matt.